Double M, good morning. All right, honey, you have a good day at work. Thank you for stopping in, Miss Melissa M. Hopefully it's only one stream this time. Guess we'll see what happens. And I just saw two pings now. Are you serious? Lizelle, good morning. Yeah, I got 27 on the other one. No, it did it again. Double stream again. Heather B, good morning. Jim64, good morning. Surf Bomb, good morning. Unless mine's just not re-up. Maybe, oh, it's 26, okay. 35. I don't know, maybe it is only one stream. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will let me know. Good morning. We're gonna take a little ride around. You saw 2 in Discord, okay. Yeah, I'm showing 35 total and 26 on this one. Yeah, restream. I thought I knew what happened, but nope. I did it right. I'm doing it exactly the way I always do. Steve, good morning. Pterodactyl, good morning. There's 2 streams. Yes, there is, Chirp. For some reason, Restream's doing it. I wanted to try it again. So, there'll just be 2 streams. That's all. Mama's in this one. All right. I am in the YouTube one. I am not in the Discord one. Or actually, Discord popped twice. So, yeah, scratch that. I should have did the vertical. If it's going to do this, I should go vertical and horizontal instead of 2 horizontals. All right, we're going to take a ride around. Good morning, you old bat. Good morning to Mama, too. All right, let's take a ride. I'd say I probably got around 18 to 20. And there's definitely drifts of more than that. But with the wind, it's hard to tell. This whole area, probably anywhere between 15 and 24, I would think. It all depends on where you are. If you were in a little bit heavier of a band for a little while longer, that made all the difference in the world. Apparently there's 2 streams running. There's 2 horizontal streams running. So mine right now says there's 33. I don't know how accurate that is in the one I'm looking at, but I got the old bat in this one. For future reference too, if you guys ever, when I'm live streaming from the Peterbilt, you can go to 511nj.org and click on the cameras. And if you click on the Dropbox, I know this is a lot for you, you old bat, but you click on the Dropbox to the right when you click on the cameras. It'll come up just like a main web page, and in the middle it shows cameras. Just click see more, and then click the Dropbox and go to NJ72 Tour, And there's 5 cameras on 72. Oh, our mailbox got wasted. I just went by the shop. Mailbox is down for the count. But you can go to that 511nj.org and look at the 5 cameras. There's one right when I get off of 72 at that interchange on the 9. There's one at each traffic light, Jennings and Marcia. And then there's one on the bridge looking at the Long Beach Island. I watched the sunrise this morning. It was awesome. But that camera wasn't working yesterday, I guess, with the storm. But yeah, you watch the Baron go by on the camera, on the road camera. Roads were this nice yesterday, like 2 hours after the storm finished. It was crazy. The sun didn't even come out, but it was enough, a little warm enough, and I guess the rays through the clouds were enough to melt everything on the roadway anyway. Miss Kells, good morning. Shane, good morning. Again, apparently there's 2 streams running. I thought I screwed up the last couple times, but I am definitely only picking 1 horizontal stream, and they're putting out 2 to YouTube. So if you hear me talking to somebody, then I'm in the other chat. I guess there's 2 separate chats, same stream. Thank you, Keith. You as well. Miss Pam Sign from the cut. How'd you make out? I saw a couple spots up there, man. They were talking well over 30. I think that was mass, though, but I'm not sure. Daniel, good morning. Mima, good morning. Gourmet's open. Oh, Steve, it was Tuesday night. I didn't sleep at all. And it wasn't really like that I was worried. What's this guy doing? There's this blinker. That I was worried or anything, but man, I heard some noise in the garage I never heard before. That wind was you know when it gets like scary noise? When you're like looking around like, man, I don't like that. This gives me the heebie-jeebies. You probably get that sound up on the mountain quite a bit, but yeah. We definitely had a couple good gusts, man. I'd say, I don't know, it's hard to tell, but probably over 60 miles an hour. We were just howling through the garage. Any little hole that yeah. What's up, Jason? Good morning. 18 to 24 for Pam. Okay, so around the same here. A little bit less probably for us, but not too far. Jake jumped into a 1 drift. He was gone. All I saw was his tail. Right, Mima? While you're looking at your daffodils. What's up, Gay? Good morning. Jameson said we'll be back to work tomorrow, so. All right. You say so, boss. Whatever you say, boss. I bet, Jason. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that wind was definitely no joke. If you watch the video of me with the snowblower that I put out this morning, I put a video on Discord last night, or at least it's on YouTube, but it's unlisted. It's not really posted to everybody else, but I put the link on Discord for the people on Discord if they wanted to see it. But it was really fast speed, and maybe a little annoying, so I didn't want to post that to YouTube, but the one I posted this morning was posted to YouTube, so not my normal stuff, but yeah. Oh, you got skunk near the coast? I didn't even know that was a thing, Pam. I mean, I know that's a thing. It happens to me all the time, but I didn't, on this storm, I didn't think it was a thing for you guys up there. Well, I'm sure that doesn't hurt your feelings. You'll be looking at your daffodils next year like Meemaw. Gay was in the other chat. Yeah, there's two streams running. It says 21 people in here. So that's the one I'm in, or at least the one that I'm glancing at. I'm not really watching real hard. I'm looking more or less what's going around here as I'm driving. But there is 2 streams running. If there are any super chats or any memberships gifted in the other stream that I'm not going to see, thank you. Shit, 3-2 salute in the beast. There it is. Let's go see what Long Beach Island's doing. Now again, there's a camera right there where I came on. It doesn't look this way, it looks the other way though. So you'd be able to see me getting off the the jug handle down to Route 9 to go back to the shop. Excuse me. Big flags up and out. Across the way. The first link in Discord brought you here. Okay, Miss Heather. Nice to have Miss Heather for a ride. I guess she don't like the Peterbilt. She's a KW girl now, apparently. Well, she does teach special ed, so. I'm sorry about that, Miss Heather, but I don't know how my brain works, but when it came up, I'm like, I have to use that one. '72 eastbound. There's a camera at this light too. This is the Jennings light. So again, if you go to 511nj.org, he's going straight now. 511nj.org, and it's actually, you can even look cameras up by you too. They got cameras all, listed the cameras for all over the place. So I don't know about like Australia or nothing. He's probably still sleeping. He probably didn't even see you yet, right, Heather? Giraffes, they sleep in. When they don't have anything to do, I guess. This light here, they have a camera too, and that thing was blown. You can look up to the left, see that big tall tower to the left there, that pole? There's one camera looking towards the bridge, and there's one camera looking towards the west. You can't pick. They usually have it on towards the west. Chirp Chirp's yelling at me. You get back to work, Tempest Fire bought you lunch. Okay, thank you, honey, thank you. All right, Miss Tempest Fire's got me for lunch. Thank you, Miss Tempest Fire. Again, if you're in, there's 2 chats. There's 2 separate chats. There's 2 separate streams. They should be both live at the same time, but Restream, the software that I use for streaming, is having a little glitch here. Keeps pumping up both, keeps pumping out 2 streams at the same time, so. I got it, Chirp. You didn't hear me? Tempest Fire's got lunch. Is that what you were saying? Pretty sure. And if you look, there's another tower here. Not a tower. I keep saying tower. There's another big pole in the center coming up on the left. And that shoots the camera towards the bridge behind me, the Heather B, and then towards Sassy Cassie. But again, you can't pick which view. It's whatever view it's on when you go. But it's really cool to see. Like, I was watching them yesterday constantly in the snow. This one wasn't working right here. It works now. Just to kind of see what the how the roads were, you know, they were being covered and all. They were covered pretty much the whole time. I was thinking about going out for a ride, but they had that state ban on travel, and not that I was really worried about it, but when I'm looking at the cameras and I see nobody, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be that dick. Sassy Cassie's coming up. I looked at some beach cams too this morning, and yeah, the beach got some snow on it. There's Sassy Cassie. Good morning, Sassy. Had a blizzard in '78 too. That's when first time I saw Long Beach Island. We were living here for about 2 weeks, I think, renting a house as they were building the house over in Ocean Acres. 2 weeks in, man, we had like, I don't know, 20-something inches of snow. My brother was like, "We love this place. At the beach, got snow." Miss Tempest Fire, thank you, honey. Appreciate that. I should have ran over there for a hash brown, man. That's where the good hash browns are. Carl, good morning. Yeah, they did a hell of a job. This one was easy compared to most storms, for sure. For a blizzard, this one actually worked out really, really easy for the road crews. Especially the timing of the day it was, too. 2 months, Mama? 2 months? An historic storm in the ways that the first time that New Jersey, every county in New Jersey was under blizzard warning. Now, blizzard warning, to be under blizzard warning, it has to be like over 35-mile-an-hour winds, sustained for more than 3 hours or something, amount of snowfall. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but usually the coast gets it, and then maybe North Jersey gets it a little more often than the whole state. But yeah, every bit of the state. We got some snow over here, huh? We'll head north up to the lighthouse. Me and Miss Kells is hanging around. She probably left already. Yeah, Robin, like I said, I saw my driveway was actually getting the blacktop really quick when I got done blowing the snow blowing yesterday. Again, I don't know if you guys saw that on Discord, if you're on Discord, yeah, but the video of me snow blowing my driveway I put up just for shits and giggles if you want to see that. That's one like our little ASP machine there. Not too many reports of power. Mama Waka lost power for a little while. She's got a generator, so that's good, but not very long. She said that she had it flickering and stuff too, so. But I didn't have any problem with that, thank God. All the trees by me, like any of the cypress and stuff, my neighbor has like 30-foot cypress. They're all laying over my fence right now. This is a super, super heavy wet, like cement snow. You saw it, Daniel? Did I do all right? I know there's probably people out there judging my my snow blowing skill. Surf City Pizza's open? Oh, the big man's there. I don't see the open sign though. Never too early for pizza. Two streams running. Again, there's two separate chats, so if you're in one stream and you don't see somebody that I'm mentioning or something like that, then they're in the other chat. I get my video count up quick if I double stream every day, huh? Not you old bat. All right. Looks a little different white, doesn't it? It's a beach. Long Beach Island, North Beach section right now, north on the boulevard. I'd say that you got just as much as me. It definitely compacted down a little bit since yesterday too, because of the it's so wet, so heavy. Yo, MTV Raps. What's up, Lauren? Lauren Orders here. Lauren's probably not even old enough to remember MTV Raps. She might be. I have no idea. Pine trees, man. They don't like that stuff. Look at these all laying down here. All bending down. They're hardy bastards, though. Hurricane winds, man, and strong winters from time to time. Miss Heather, yesterday too, the same thing. I was going to go live after I got done with my driveway. That was my plan. It was still snowing too. And I was going to go live, and I'm like, I'm looking at the cameras. I'm like, nobody wants to watch you just driving around on nice roads like I am now. But like, you know, they wanted mayhem and see what the blizzard was doing. And yeah, like all the storm chasers, they're all driving down back roads and shit. Where, you know, the plowing isn't great yet, but I'm looking at them like my street, my driveway was starting to see blacktop. I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother driving around. There's really nothing to see. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny. I'll drive around and you see everything on a nice day. But yeah, I agree. It's always easier when it's on a Sunday night or something like that, and it's calling for it that far in advance where everybody's closed and not going to work or school, and a lot less people on the roads. Makes it easier for the road crews to keep shit clean, but there's definitely storms that are harder to do. This one was easy for them anyway. And no brine anywhere. Going through Harvey Cedars, northbound on the boulevard. People that beep to me and wave to me in the Baron don't do that in this truck. That guy in the green pickup there, he's in one of my videos actually. Give me the arm pump. Can't blame him today, Ryan, right? Lanes are a little different. Don't go too wide, buddy. Take me out with that plow. All right, into the Love Ladies. The sign says Mickey Mouse will be coming up on the right unless the plows took him out. That's happened. He was laying down a couple times. I see him, though. He's up. There he is to the right, number 27. Mickey Mouse. These easements here are all private for Love Ladies too. That guy that's snow blowing right there. All these easements are private. So they don't get plowed. They have to pay a company or pay a landscape company or pay somebody to come shovel it. But that's just it. Once they plow, if you don't get there in time to get it before it freezes, which last night it went below freezing, but you can see all the water now. It's not going to take very long to soften back up again. But it's still very heavy to shovel, for sure. You can't hurt Mickey Mouse. How'd you like the thumbnail today? Total clickbait, man. I don't usually do that, but I thought it was funny. I put it in to said what to do, and it came up. I'm like, oh, I'm so using that. Worked good, right? I got 31 people. Yeah, and well, there's 2 chats, but yeah, I don't think there's probably too much more than that. Everybody's probably working. Not me. Maybe tomorrow. I don't think you see anybody needs any dirt. Maybe do some stone for a septic job or something. Love the clickbait. Thank you, Mystery. You thought so, Heather? Thank you. Thank you, you old bat. What's up, Gene? Good morning. with Miss Kells. She left and we're going to the lighthouse. That's typical. No, it's not the Baron. Nope. Well, we're not in the Baron there, right? Probably hurt myself, the old bat. I'm sore today, I'll tell you that. That snowblower's 24 years old. Brownie gave me that snowblower. It's an old Craftsman. It's not really that old if you think about it. But 22 years old, yeah, it's or 24 years old. It's a 2004. 22 years, I'm sorry. 2004, just like the Mustang. And it like it doesn't like to steer like it used to, or the drive wheels aren't sync like they used to. So you got to keep yanking it one way or the other. And yeah, you gotta wheel that thing around. It's I know snowblowers are awesome. I know people have really good ones. I don't have a really good one, but I'll tell you what. The mouth of that snowblower is 19 inches, and there was a few times where it was above that, like in the center of the driveway. Again, the whole blizzard, it was blowing 40 mile an hour, so it was so hard to measure the snow. You look at one wall and it's 6 foot. Jake jumped off and ran and turned like he always turned and jumped into this one drift, and I'm laughing because he was gone. And he comes out like, what the hell was that? Yeah. I haven't, Heather, my riding mower is a Murray, which is basically a Craftsman back in the day, but it's a 1982, and that bitch still cuts like a champ. The headlights still work on it. It looks a little rough, but it's all steel, and 18 horse, and with the carburetor on that, just like the damn carburetor on this. And get this, the Craftsman blower is an electric start. You plug it right into the house. They should have that on every lawnmower from now on. You should never have to pull another pull cord. You plug it into the house and the thing goes like spins super fast. That blower sat in storage for 4 years with old gas in it. I took it out of storage. I didn't even use it the year I took it out of storage. I used it the following year. So 5 years that thing wasn't even running. I plugged it in to the house, pushed the button. It made a couple funny noises, but then it started like it was going to start, and it fired right up. Old gas and all. I actually used it with the old gas. Yep, and that's an 8 horse. 8 horse on the blower, Briggs & Stratton. Yep. Wonder if Britt B's around. It's Kelly's Old Barney restaurant down here. I heard it was for sale. Britt B's there too, guarantee. It says open on the damn thing. This is the Barnegat Inlet. The Barnegat Lighthouse is to my right. A little breezy here. The wind's blowing. Got some white caps on the bay. I'll show you the lighthouse when I back out. Some lapping water on the inlet there. That's the mainland across the way. 37 in this one now. What's it say? 59 altogether. All right, there's 2 streams running. Good morning, everybody. 10:18 here. I'm on Long Beach Island, the very north end, Barnegat Light right now. I can actually show you a map of it on this. Crystal Crago, good morning. We made it. You like the thumb also. Thank you. Mama, you know where I'm at, Mama. I actually, Mama texted me a couple pictures of the house, and I said, I'm going live in a couple minutes. If you want to watch, stop in. She's been here the whole time. But Britt B has the place Andy's right next to me. It's a gift and a bait tackle shop. And I think they're doing like coffee and I don't know about donuts or something in the mornings. There it is, Miss Sam. Yep. Heather B. Yep. You should. Yeah. The lighthouse is right to my right. You'll see it when I back out. I'll show you the lighthouse. I pull in the back there, but they have the entrance closed. They're plowing and stuff. Gene, you might be the only one. You're probably the only one that their back is blown out. Feel better, man. Feel better. So it looks really wide here, right? That you can see this is a turn. And then to my right, it narrows, and then there's two jetties that jet out into the ocean. And that's the inlet there. That's the transfer from the bay water to the ocean and back. That's where it comes through for low tide and high tide. So all the back bays in this area north for 10, 12 miles at least, and then south at least another 10 miles. Shit, north is even more than that. Are all fed, a lot of it's fed through this inlet. So that's why it's one of the most dangerous inlets on the East Coast. Not the most dangerous, but definitely one of them. I should pop the phone off and walk into Andy's Market here. See if Britt's here and tell her I got the whole live stream with me. She's the one that gave me the shirt on that video. My truck is actually coming out of that driveway right there. That's her little shop there. Coffee snack. Andy's Coffee and Snacks. Bait and tackle. Coffee and snacks and bait and tackle. There's a lighthouse behind it. You see it? Yeah, a little pissed off, Heather. A little pissed off. It's a northwest wind, so the ocean's probably, the waves in the beach are probably pretty calm. I bet you they were not calm the other night, though. Do you, Pam? Yeah, you get good, beautiful sunrises behind with the lighthouse in the background here if you get on the right side of it, but sunset, not too much here. Oh, and the Barnegat Lighthouse also has a webcam, 24-hour webcam with 4 different views. Look to the east, to the west, to the south, and to the north from the top of the lighthouse. It's not always up, but look it up on YouTube and put it in your favorites. And then once in a while, if you're bored or it's a shitty day at work, pop that up and you can get the view of the whole island, and then north up to Island Beach State Park, across the bay. It's pretty cool, especially if you get it in the right light. Especially, you can see the sunrise in the morning. I do that sometimes. It's really cool when it's running. It doesn't run all the time. It's supposed to be a 24-hour cam, but it doesn't run all the time. I guess I have to bring you up to see the beach, huh? It's a beautiful day. It's kind of like my thing that I do with you guys. I don't have my big rubber boots, though. So it all depends upon how drifty it is going up. If I can make it, and it's not above my waist, then I'll do it. Come on, some people had to walk up. I got to find the streets where somebody actually walked up. I can walk in their footholes. Footholes? The Barnegat Lighthouse. That's the name, Carl. If you look it up, it's Barnegat Light. It's the Barnegat Lighthouse. I don't know what exactly. I know it's in my favorites. If you guys can't find it, it may not be running right now, but you should still be able to find it. Just may not show live. It'll show live when it's up and running. Or you can send me an email and I'll just send you the link. But it's called the Barnegat Lighthouse. Old Barney, we call it. That's the name. I don't think that's in the title. It might even be run by the county too, so that's probably why it doesn't work that often. It's either county or state run or something. Lauren's dancing. All right. Got another little clipper system too, supposedly coming through tomorrow, but I don't think it's gonna. It might be snowing for a little while, but I don't think we're gonna get anything. Truck's got 32 degrees, 1025. Let me know what you got, where you're at. Get out of the road, you old bat. Caw! Caw! Don't fly in front of the truck. Get out of here. Jesus. Block the box. Pam, you found it? All right, awesome, honey. Thank you. It's not live now, then Pam probably would have said that if it was. But yeah, it's actually a pretty cool. Again, sometimes it's horrible. Like 2 of the views, the sun just totally wiping it out. But the other 2 aren't bad. But if you get it like in the golden hour, it's really pretty cool. You get some really cool scenes. Excuse me, especially with the clouds and everything. That was a good move, Gene, huh? You did good there. None from Syracuse. What's up? About a foot. That's what this shrunk down to. Probably a little bit less. Maybe about 14 inches, maybe. Rolling to the south on the boulevard on Long Beach Island, New Jersey. This is what a beach resort looks like sometimes in the wintertime. You look to the right, a lot of these places aren't plowed out. Again, these love ladies here, this is all private. Usually some of them too have 5 or 6 houses on them, so they'll get together and split the bill. But the township does not plow them out. $10 feet. That's quite a bit. They said it was going to be a banner year for 80 and above, but all the way across the whole country. Probably not too far off. Franklin! Bill Jacobson. Dude, he is so funny jumping through it. Thank you, Franklin. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. He is so funny jumping through it. And then he tries to like run really fast, and they beat down, you know, they beat down a couple like little trails now. It's not that deep, but the spot that he didn't jump into yet. So he gets gripping on the parts that they beat down, and then he's coming in too hot. He just starts sliding. He can't turn when he's got his zoom going. So then he jumps off the trail into the fluff, and then he just starts hopping, and his ears flapping. It's hilarious. Thank you, Frank. Jake's my yellow lab. He's coming up on 2 years old. First time he's been in snow that's above him. Some of the drifts. I got a good picture that I put on Discord a couple days ago of him when he first was ripping through it. Looks like a porpoise, like a dolphin. Molly's funny. Molly comes to the door. Molly's like 9. She's a golden doodle. She's such a sweetheart. And Molly runs out like excited, just like, you know, every morning she stops at the door and looks at me like, what the fuck is this shit? Kind of like what Heather said almost. Jake the lab rabbit. There you go. Yeah, Molly wants no part of it. She goes out, just does what she has to do, comes right back out, up, and then stands on the porch, and me and her watch Jake going like an animal. I swear she looks at me too and it's like, you had to get this one, huh? Not sure when I'll be back in the barren. Hopefully sooner than later. This stuff is not going to stick around like the last storm with the ice. But it's still a substantial amount, so it's going to take a little while to... Today there's not going to be much melting. Whatever they call that when it flattens down a little bit, we got some of that going on. So it doesn't look as mean. But it's got to go somewhere. Business that I work in is excavation, so that's kind of the ground you got to work with. Right now the ground's a little cold and wet. Suno. I don't know if it'll let me play Suno. I have the stream open by now. Let's try it. Surf City. Heading south on the boulevard. Try playing this. I don't know if it's gonna let me play it, but I want to try this. Listen to this song. I don't know if it's gonna let me play it, but I'm gonna try this. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it with the background. Never mind. Don't listen to this song. I didn't think it. I was hoping it would let me do that, but it's not good. I wrote 2 songs about storm chasing. And they're just kind of funny. Nothing. You're not missing anything. So yeah, real exciting ride here. Just lots of snow. One of these streets have to have where somebody walked up to the beach. There's a couple in Ship Bottom that you can drive up to, although they probably would frown upon that right now. You're crossing. You got it, honey. You got a little pupper with a little pink sweater on. She's like, no, I don't want to go. Don't you drag her. Don't you go. You be nice. They say, come on. Now pick her ass up. She's waiting for your lady to turn here. Pick her ass up. That's right. Don't you ever drag her on her little tiny little feet. Little tiny little paws on the ground like that. I've stopped to pee. Yelled, don't you ever drag your dog like that. We'll wait. If they're being stubborn, that's okay. Give them a cookie. Yeah, Miss Heather, and that's why I wanted the stream would have been out. Because it does look pretty, and it doesn't last long. It gets shitty so quick. We lucked out with the ice. That's what I was saying to Mom too about that when we went out to dinner, and we had that ice after. It didn't melt for them to replow up the dirt up on top. You know how it always turns. It just looks shitty, but looks pretty and white, like a fresh coat of paint. That's what I was thinking. Wednesday we get that little clipper come through and we just get like an inch or two. I'm like, that'll be enough just to coat everything back up. These traffic lights are on the north side. Look at this lady with the white fucking Mercedes or Lexus up here. She's got almost 6 inches of snow on her hood with her wipers are straight out and she's trying to drive. Now she's pulling over. That was a good one. I think I have a green light. I think. It looks like I have a green light. These lights, the way the wind was blowing, these lights got smoked. I'm surprised you can see them. Well, you probably couldn't see them for a while. The lady in the Lexus turned right there. That was a good move. I know, I haven't gone to the south end of the Beast with you guys, so we'll take a ride down towards Beach Haven here. Doesn't look like many people are walking up to the beach here, man. They got it plowed. The plows all plowed it right up. Ship Bottom heading south. Long Beach Island. Burger 25 open? Today'd be a good day to try that. Nope. Well, it is not really lunchtime yet either. Yeah, Heather B, that was a big problem with the ice that last bout we had. I was saying too, can you imagine all like the truck drivers that were in the truck stops in either Jersey or PA or Delaware or wherever had it that it was that had the rain and then it changed the ice. How many people had that stuff? There was no way they were keeping that clean. That was, the interstates had to be chunks of that shit for a while. Apparently, Miss Heather B never, ever has to ever worry about cleaning off her roofs again. At least when he's in town. She knows somebody that can reach that a little better than she can. It's got a west, pretty much a west-northwest wind right now. I think it said it was going to be northwest all day. Rolling southbound on the boulevard, Long Beach Island. Just taking a ride to see how the island made out after the storm. Long Beach Island, New Jersey. The old bat don't block the box. There it is. Are you serious? Damn galoot. Damn pole giraffe do that every time. 7 or 8 years. And you would have got another 7 or 8 out of it. What do he tell you? We don't use these things in Wisconsin. Don't you know? Connection definitely doesn't look the best, huh? And I'm going through Wi-Fi of the truck, too. Huh. Snow removal at the Acme. You always do, Chirp. You always do. Eric Griffin, good morning. That's why I'm never in that left lane here. The parent. Just one spot. It's terrible. Still got 32 degrees here on the island. Whipping out there. She's whipping. No Jennifer Cahill? Of course, yeah, that's because I'm driving right by the Wawa at Beach Haven now. She only comes in when I'm not even close. You coming? No. That guy walked in front of the door and he's sitting there holding the shovel like he's had enough. Yeah, that's what this stuff feels like, man. And the sun is great to help melt it, but yeah, it melts it right into the snow underneath it. Makes it even heavier. More shoveling to the left. Yeah, every dune going up to the beach, it doesn't look like anybody walked up any of them. I guess there's a reason why. It's probably pretty thick. Beach Haven, here we are, Jersey Shore. You know what? I want to try something. Thundering surf, the water slide there. Yeah, that camera seems very shitty. I wonder if I go out and come back in. What's up, everybody? We're in Beach Haven, New Jersey. Now the video looks pretty smooth now. Yeah, Miss Heather, I thought I'd be able to see more. But they're probably more on the back end of like the oceanfront homes and stuff like that. That's or the sea drift, or you're absolutely right. Where the dunes going up, that's why I think they're probably packed like that. Liz L, check one of the pavilions on 5th or Pearl. I was thinking that, honey, that's probably where I don't know if they would have that blocked off so people don't walk up it, but I can do that. Thank you, Miss Liz L. Video is good. Okay, thank you, Miss Heather B. All right, it might be my connection too in the truck. I don't know. Off the other. I wonder if I'm going off that Wi-Fi too. No, I'm not. I'm going off to that too. All right. All right, cool. All right, it says 41 on the stream phone. I see 33 in this chat, so I just don't know if there's not a lot of people on the other one, or if there is. If you can hear me and you're typing and I'm not talking to you, then there's 2 streams running under my channel. So just pop in the other one. I won't be streaming long. I'm just taking a ride over here just to kind of check out Long Beach Island and see what happened. You missed Clucker. I could have brought him too, the old bat. If I could, if I would remember stuff like that, it would be better. Maybe that's why there's nobody here, because Clucker's not here. Steve! Strut your shit! Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that, buddy. Steve sent me an email with pictures of his truck. And for some reason, remember I've talked about this before. Everybody have a picture in your brain, whether you think so or not. But when somebody starts talking about somebody, say I'm like, hey, my buddy Steve from Tennessee, he's on the mountain in there. Right away, your brain starts going, mountain, male, named Steve, probably a little skinny guy. No. In your brain, you start drawing a picture. And then you just go with that picture for all the time. And then when you actually see the person, you're like, oh, damn. Steve, you fat bastard. I thought you were a short little skinny guy. No. But Steve sent me a picture of his truck, and it's brown. And for some reason, in my head, it was red. So, there you go. Now he talks about his one-header B2000. I know what it looks like. Thank you again, Steve. Appreciate you, buddy. Good having you. I have a picture of some there. Look at these old Cape Cods to the left. I have a picture somebody took in like an aerial view from an airplane. It had to be or something from Beach Haven, 1952, I think it was, 1952 or 55. You know, I say a lot of these capes were built in the 50s. Well, the streets were. It looked like the streets were all sand still too, but or dirt. But yeah, it was all Cape Cod like that. Just littered everywhere. They're all like almost a very identical kind of house. That guy's plowing up there or something. Looked like somebody walked up to the beach there. The pavilion that Miss Lizelle was talking about is on 5th Street, 1 block road. Date. Looks like somebody walked up there. All right, so here on Long Beach Island, this is how the rich, expensive people shovel out their driveways. They pull up with their Mercedes, they get out with their gold jackets. Oh my God. Their gold shiny jackets, and they shovel their driveways. I might be able to walk up that. I don't know. That's a shiny ass jacket. Yo, you're not going to see that many places, man. You're not going to see that many places besides Long Beach Island and KOP. Miss Heather B's got a nice... Yeah, that's probably not a good idea for me to walk up that. Looks a little deep. Somebody did, though. All right, I'm not making fun of this lady. Please, don't think I am. If you have a gold shiny jacket like that, should I stop and tell her that I love her jacket, or would that be? All right, she's got. I should probably get out and help her. Should I tell her I love her jacket? No, she's probably pissed. Never mind, I'm not gonna do it. I really, that's a shiny jacket. Now she's living at or staying, or digging out a multi-million-dollar house. So if she was stuck, I might help her, but my shoulders bother me, and that's probably not a good idea. Anyway. No, Steve, you know where they go? They go to all the overpasses of the highway. Like the Parkway or Route 9, like where I get off there to come down. Parents will take their kids to the overpasses, which is very safe. And that's the biggest hills in this area for, like, you know, normal person to go. We used to go to the pit, sand and stuff. Once we were old enough that we can go there get there on our own, that's where we were. If I ran over into the development on the mainland, like where Mama Waka is, where I grew up there, Steve, you would definitely see some snowmans. Crystal! He didn't get up there and clear the snow up. Now, again, I say it too about the tractor trailers. I had a flatbed. I used to get up and shovel that shit, but if I had a box van, tractor trailer, like a regular, you know, van tractor trailer, whether it's a reefer or whatever, those guys got to get up there and clean that off. How are they going to get up there? There's not ladders to get up there. Half of them will fall right through if they step on the damn thing. Half of them can't even climb up there. Are you kidding me? I don't think I could. Or would I want to? But yeah, that's a problem. Once you get over 3 or 4 inches of snow, and then you start getting the big numbers, snow is an issue. I bet he did. That's right. I didn't think he was actually even leaving today. The roads are so good. Even when he was driving yesterday, they started to get better. They just got better as the day went on, and all of a sudden it's 4 or 5 o'clock, and every road you look on every camera was clear. Was you know, a path or nothing. Oh, that's good. I'm glad he got rolling. Snowblower on the top of the trailer. Yeah, Steve, there's a couple truck stops around the country. I couldn't tell you where. I remember seeing them back in the day, but they have like a metal frame that the trucks will drive underneath, and it has like a blade, a plow blade or a rubber blade that the truck, it just touches the top of the trucks. And brushes the snow off. Smart as hell. I know they have it all over Europe. Not that I've been there. I've just heard guys talking about it, and I've seen pictures or more videos of it. Who did that? Fred B. Morning from North Jersey, headed toward Barnegat Lighthouse. I just left there, Fred. I'm in Beach Haven now, heading back north, but I was up there about 20 minutes ago. You can go back, Fred. I sat by the inlet for a couple minutes. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that, man. Good morning. North Jersey. I was telling everybody earlier, Fred, that this is a historic storm in the way that New Jersey, the whole state was under blizzard warning. That's the first time blizzard warning. First time ever. The whole entire state at one time. Fred's up there in the north. Usually you guys get it a little better than us. I think we evened up on this one. Thank you, Fred. Be safe, man. Especially if you got a shovel on this stuff. This is that heavy, wet shit Fred knows. It's heart attack snow, they call it, right? Yeah, either go back, Fred, or wait when I get done. I'm not going to stream too long today. Just taking a ride over here. I usually stream every day from my truck to Peterbilt. But we're going to be off for a couple days, I think. Thank you again, Fred. Appreciate the generosity, man. Thank you. Be safe, dude. This is no fun. That video's not all stutter. It even looks stuttier on the stream phone. That's what's making me like, it's gotta be. Long Beach Island on the boulevard. We are heading north. That's in the cop shop. Stop at the gourmet on my way back and get some lobster raviolis. They were good last time I got them. Nice, Steve. No wind difference. Makes it feel 10 degrees warmer, doesn't it? Nasty bump here. Oh, Ship Bottom. Head north. Head over to Causeway and roll back over the bridge back. Next time we see LBI, or at least I do, might be a few more days. Seems like there's an awful lot of snow around. Well, when I get home, we have to look up what accretion means. Think that guy's snow's gonna come off over the bridge on the Crystal truck. Huh, it just shifted a little bit on the turn right there. Man, that would have been funny if it landed right on my hood, wouldn't it? I bet you that shit comes off going over the bridge. Should I slow down? Oh, he's getting behind me. I can let him pass me up here. No, because you know what would happen?